Because right here at Jefferson Elementary School in West Dallas, counselors are on hand to help any students and staff deal with anything to process what happened yesterday. Also, people in the neighborhood where this stabbing took place say they're simply shocked. West Dallas police say a woman is now in custody in connection to the stabbing death of 6-year-old Hank Brown Racco. The circumstances are unclear, but officers say it happened at this home near South 73rd and Orchard just before 3 Monday afternoon. The boy died at Children's Hospital.
That's a gut punch. That's a hard gut punch for this area when you have a lot of families here like that. So it's.
Now, if you notice, they did everything but show her face. The white woman is in custody for stabbing a 6-year-old, but they refuse to show her face. If you go on Facebook and you type in West Dallas woman stab 6-year-old, all of the news clippings that come up, none of them show her mugshot. But that black man is plastered all over the news. Pay attention, black people, how they use the media to represent you as criminals and thugs, and then you believe it, and then you buy into it. No matter what these white people do, they do not acknowledge or see them as criminals. They can raid the White House, they can storm the walls of the White House, climb through the windows, put a noose up, yell hang vice president, still not be looked at as criminals. This white woman has stabbed a 6-year-old child, and they're protecting her identity. Collectively, Europeans stick together regardless, across all walks. This white woman has stabbed a 6-year-old child, and they still is hiding her identity. But that black man that killed his grandchild is plastered all over the news. Every chance you look, black people, they're making you look like animals, and you're buying into it. You're believing into it. Talk about, oh, it's only my people doing the crime around here. Crime happens because of proximity.
Really sad.
Man, y'all need to. Lives just a few doors down from the house where Hank lived.
They not gonna show this woman.
Anything beyond that, I wasn't aware of any.
She's in custody.
Problems in the house.
Other neighbors say all the kids on this block got along, playing outside with one another.
Right, you see them bouncing through all the houses over there.
We ride bikes in the front here. There's a lot of kids on the block, actually.
Why they won't show you the white woman who stabbed the baby?
The neighborhood as well.
Why is they protecting her identity?
By the news. The West Dallas West Milwaukee School District noting school counselors, psychologists, and social workers have
show you this. They all use the same thing.
And now to a violent Labor Day in Milwaukee County. 12 News was at the scene of 3 incidents, 2 of them deadly, that took place yesterday. So let's go ahead and take a look on the map here. 107th in Hampton and 76th in Nash are both in Milwaukee. 73rd.
You know, they never show you the woman stabbed the 6-year-old.
3rd in Lapham is in West Dallas, and that's where police are investigating the death of a 6-year-old boy. The child's death is being investigated as a homicide. An autopsy is scheduled for later on today, as we expect to learn more from West Dallas police about what happened here. Police say they got a call just before 3 yesterday afternoon. The caller said that the little boy had received a knife wound to his stomach. The boy was then taken to the hospital, where he later died. Police have not said how the boy was injured or if there are any suspects, or if officers have made any arrests in this case.
Oh, they protect her identity. They protected her identity. You see that? Now let me see. Let me look up. Look this up real quick. Hold on. Grandfather beats grandchild to death. Oh, but see, I'm going to show you something. When you type in about the grandchild being beat by the black dude, come right up. His face, come right up. No problem finding his face. No problem.
Wendy Collins, please come forward.
Okay, that's the memorial. But you have no problem coming up with the brother face. Immediately, you can find that black man picture associated with that crime. That white woman stabbed that baby in West Allis, and they are protecting her identity because she's white. They teach you to look at yourselves as criminals. They teach you to look at yourselves as monsters. They teach you self-hate. You wonder why it's so easily to harm each other. It's because you send your children to their schools where they teach them self-hate. This is why they argue critical race theory so hard. You send your children to a school system that kills their self-esteem. And you do nothing but build it up. Build it down, tear it down yourselves. You do nothing to build it up. You can listen to people all the time in the streets how they talk to their children. Sit your dumb ass down. Stop acting so stupid. Stop being dumb. Look how they talk to their children. Look how we talk to our children. So the schools tear self-esteem down, make them feel bad for who they is and why they is in their condition they is, because they just black and black people don't want nothing. This is what they teach them. This is why they don't want people understanding critical race theory, which teaches you how black people ended up in this condition due to systematic racism and the systems and the things that was done to economically emasculate the black people. See, they don't want you knowing them things, that your condition is by design. They want you to think that you're just inefficient. You just can't do nothing. You're just incapable of progress. They want you to believe that. They teach you that, and they air it and promote it through your television and your airwaves. They have no problem promoting violence. You can rap about murdering other black people, but say something about a homosexual and your ass gonna end up like the baby, losing money. Understand, you can play on the radio, I shot this nigga 30 times. Women ain't this, they ain't that. Poppin' perks, Merle said. You can play all that on the radio 100 times. That's not an issue. Because they have no problem killing your self-esteem and that of your children. And they do it consistently. This is why crime is prevalent in your community. This is why we have such issues with self-hate. They do it through the media. Any crime, they're going to plaster a black face to it, even though it's majority done by Europeans. Pay attention. Wake y'all asses up.